Now is the time to be a dad. You don't have to teach your kid anything. You just let YouTube
Hold the
do it.
flashlight. It's not like our dads taught us anything anyway.
Oh, I mean, they said like, stick the thing in the oil thing, and then you take it out and wipe it with a paper towel, and then you're supposed to learn something, right?
Take
Hold
this
the
dipstick,
flashlight
son.
still. What do you mean? I'm trying. I've been out here 20 minutes. It's after 10 o'clock and I have to go to bed. You gonna fix it or not?
Just give me the damn flashlight. I'll do it myself.
I've seen that video a lot.
Now I'm out of the loop.
I don't know why it keeps popping up in my life.
I don't like this. Is this what you feel like every week?
Yes.
I'm uncomfortable.
Do you know the video, Tim? Or am I the only one?
I don't know the video.
Oh, well, played it like you did.
I know the meme, but not the video.
Know my meme, not my story.
Put down your tombstone.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, but our background right now, Jesse's chest is background of the hot tub. Like Tim's the only one whose video is proper. Like mine, my hair, you can see the background when I do this. Yeah, it only works for Tim. What happens when you don't have a real green screen or anything?
I have a black chair behind me.
But the lighting's all coming from the front. If anything, I'd think under your hat would be where the shadows form. But yeah, Jesse's chair is all back.
13 seconds. 13-second video. It's in general.
My dad's always like, hold the flashlight still. I'm trying. I've been sitting here 20 minutes. My arms are shaking. You gonna fix this or not? I gotta go to bed. It's 10 o'clock at night.
Just make sure to yell that whenever we do the actual intro. Last week they gave me nothing, so I'm hoping that. Well, Kashan participated, but
you can't put me on the spot like that. I'm not a hype
put
man.
Kashan on the spot. I mean, yeah, you were second, so
it's enough that you're gonna ask me abstract things about Star Wars. Give me a day notice.
Not
today.
Even a day notice.
Yeah.
Anytime
I can't even go study.
If I ask you, like, if I was like, "Hey, you want to talk about this?" You'd get mad at me. We've already established this.
No, if he's like, "Hey, you want to talk about this Monday?" I'd be like, "All right, let me study, do my homework."
Whatever. You need
Quizlet.
to study to be ready for Star Wars.
Yeah.
Tim doesn't operate on a schedule.
I don't.
Actually, he's starting to see the ways though. Like back in the day, I used to be like, all right, can we play video games on like Tuesday, Thursday, Tim? Like I have nothing going on. He'd be like, no, like I'll just play if I'm on. And now he's finally.
He's like, oh shit, dog stuff happens.
But I'm ready for. I can talk Star Wars, kind of. But I can't talk abstract Ben Star Wars about this crazy side character that has this weird backstory that relates somehow.
We're not going to rank the top 10 Bens in Star Wars. All right, okay.
Oh, number one is super clear.
But which one? Well, we'll get into that. I'm sorry. Sorry.
I only know one. I only know one Ben. Who's the number one villain though? It's easily General Grievous.
Yeah, here he goes. Jump in the gun.
He's ready.
I know.
We can't just wait for you to be talking about what you had for dinner and how you had baked beans. And somehow those baked beans are also in Jar Jar Binks' first scene when he comes in. And then that first scene, he's eating baked beans and then he farts. And then Jar Jar Binks, Star Wars. And then we're talking about Star Wars, but then Star Trek. And then
I feel bad
that's how Ben operates.
The actor who played Jar Jar. But
I'll say it, Jar Jar Binks was definitely a Sith Lord.
We got one viewer. This seems like enough to start, right?
Oh, it's St. Cannon.
Well, I saw it recorded anyway. How do you know it's him?
Because I'm in mod view.
Oh, okay. Acceptable.
You don't sit here and watch the users every 10 seconds?
My setup's
I try not to.
I can see how many, but not whom. No, so I can see who's there. I can click users in chat. Whatever. I use Twitch. I use Twitch. I know how it works.
I gotta get ready. Especially in the first 10 minutes. That's when people are coming in hot with, do you want to buy viewers? Here's how. Follow this link.
Yeah, that's true. Those are my favorite. Those are top 10 on my list of people who've responded in chat.
They're the most dedicated viewers, honestly.
Second, third, maybe.
Should I start unbanning them?
I think it's funny when they show up, but there's an unlimited amount of those bots, so it's gonna happen. I think it's hilarious.
They'll follow the Donald.
I think buying followers is funny because I think buying subscribers is funny because they don't do anything. You don't get on the Discover page with them or like. Well, I don't know how Twitch works. Like Instagram, Twitter, stuff like that. It doesn't matter unless they're retweeting you, liking your posts, or whatever. Because in the algorithm, it won't push you into the Discover tab.
Bots can like though, right?
Probably. I don't know.
Man, I can't afford those bots. Even if they can like, I'm telling you right now, I can't afford those bots.
Send them good bots. Those are Kardashian bots.
Right. We can't afford that. We can afford robots, but not full Roberts. You know what I mean?
This is the first branch.
What?
On our way to Star Wars.
This is
Ron Roberts.
Yeah, I'm gonna work my way from Robert to Star Wars. I've already
what are some other male
robot.
names you like that start with an R? Well, Roger. You know who else has Roger? The droids in Star Wars. Roger.
Exactly. All right.
Danger, Will
Speaking
Robinson,
of droids.
Oh yeah, we're talking what up, dog. Oh yeah, we're talking what up, dog. Let's see what the UpDawgs getting to. You know, yeah, we're gonna groove. What up, dog? D&D. What up?
Well, we're almost...
Ben, what's wrong?
Nothing.
Yeah,
You
Ben,
all
what's
right?
wrong? Are you sad that I'm back?
Yeah.
Am I harsh in your vibe? Should I go?
No, we'll start with there. What's up, dogs? We got Jesse's return. He took a 2-week vacation, and now he's back. Mostly because we did it on a Tuesday, and you can't do it, but whatever. But a 2-week sabbatical for the boy. He's returned.
Sabbaticals usually aren't given until you're a part of something for 7 years. So
Jesse's already worked his way to have tenure. It's amazing how quickly he's worked his way through the corporate ranks here at What's Up Dogs. Just What's Up Dogs. You still have to prove yourself elsewhere, but in What's Up Dogs, this small part of this, I don't want to call it anything official.
Giving it a name just seems too official.
Well, giving it a name feels like disrespectful to those labels. I'm trying to think what I'd call this.
Ben's got commitment issues.
Ask his wife.
That's the one place where I don't. See, I was able to commit there, so the rest of my life I just could be very flaky. Just very just let my Gemini roots really spread and my light shine.
Mm-hmm.
It's Taurus.
Gemini, is that personality thing that's based off of the stars?
Yeah, one of them.
You know what else is in the stars?
The
Wars.
Oh, Star Wars. Do you want to talk Star? I mean, may Threepio be with you. You know, that's what they always say. I mean, May the 4th is tomorrow, so we can't really use that today. But May Threepio is the closest I could get.
I like that. That's pretty.
Did you come up with that yourself?
Pretty clever.
It was. That is a been. I'm sure other people have said it. I'm not gonna say like.
Did you tweet it though?
No, I didn't. So I didn't think of it if I didn't tweet it.
It's not even real.
Wait, did I? I put it in the stream thing. May the 3PO, but of course, there's May the 5th, 6th, 5th. The Revenge of the 5th. Is that what they do? I don't remember.
Mm.
And then I don't know the other ones.
Return of the 6th?
Maybe. Because I think you could use it for both. I think Sith is just used constantly with all of them.
Revenge of the 6th?
As long as you can get to 8, and then the fun starts. Like, I hate sand, or...
yeah. That's smooth. We'll just take the 3PO win.
Okay.
The May 3PO win.
I feel like you can't have a true What's Up Dogs though anymore without our new way of introducing the show.
Do I even know the new way?
Well,
Am I that far removed from the show?
Well, it's just a new way we introduce the topics that we're going to speak on today, and then I throw it to you guys. Let's just see how it goes. Let me adjust the volumes real quick so it's not as loud. I'm gonna be loud. So
I'm horrified.
It was very loud last time.
Very loud. I mean, at least for the stream, it wasn't as loud because I have a limiter. For you, there's no limit. It's limitless. So
Limitless.
Yeah.
I heard Is that the movie with Bradley Cooper?
Yeah,
Oh man, I'm not ready. Fuck, they not ready for this one. No, wait. I forgot the words. Oh yeah. I think I remember now. Hold on. Hey man, it's fucking UpDawg Monday, man. We got Jesse. We got Tim. Oh, what do you boys want to talk about? Jesse, you first. What's up, man? Browns. Okay, Tim, what do you gotta say? What do you gotta say to the people?
We're talking about Bradley Cooper. Bradley Cooper played the raccoon. And you know what that raccoon was in? He was in space. You know this space? Star Wars, baby. May the I gotta work on that one. The FDA, they banned menthol cigarettes. What the fuck's going on, man? Listen, they said, okay, partially hydrogenated oils, monosodium glutamate, that's fine, MSG for short. Fuck it. But the FDA said, fuck your cigarettes. What else are we gonna talk about? I got nothing else.
Finish him.
Hey, that's nice. More of those. What was that thing you yelled right before we started?
Oh, we can talk about how dads always ask you to hold the flashlight. Still. What do you mean hold the flashlight? I'm trying. I've been out here 20 minutes.
It's not the same without the beat.
I gotta go to bed. It's almost 10 o'clock.
I almost feel like restarting.
Fix it or not?
No, we're not going to restart that.
My hands are shaking.
I didn't have the same energy as last week. I'm sorry for that. Or the rundown of items to yell, but hey, we're here. We're going to talk Star Wars because tomorrow's May the 4th, which has become Star Wars Day. So why not talk today on UpDawg Monday about it? But first, Tim, what about those menthol cigarettes? Why? Why all of a sudden?
I don't understand. What?
The FDA is trying to, which maybe they should, ban menthol cigarettes and flavored cigarettes because they're marketed towards
younger people.
They stated all marginalized groups and including young people. So they're specifically saying like low income LGBTQ individuals and like basically people of color. So it's weird to me. I don't understand that line of thinking though. Like if people like menthol cigarettes, why are you getting rid of that? But then the FDA still approves, like I said, partially hydrogenated oils. Tim, what are you going to do?
I guess I'll just smoke regular cigarettes until those kill me.
Okay. That's true.
My breath will be worse.
That's true.
So I actually have a big problem with them banning menthol cigarettes, and it stems from my mommy issues. Like, there's nothing more attractive to me than a girl that just smells like menthol cigarettes, like my mom growing up. So, like, I don't know how to pick my women at this point.
How did you know your mom grew up smelling like menthol cigarettes?
Oh, did I? Oh, oops.
No.
When I grew up.
Oh. I mean, it's just of all the things. I know tobacco is bad for you and all, but aren't most things?
Yeah, is menthol itself bad for you?
I mean, it can't be good to be, because I don't know, how do they incorporate it? Because some of them put it in the filter.
The filter, yeah.
Like a little capsule. Because I knew a guy who used to put it in his bong water.
The crushes.
Yeah, the camels.
Yeah.
What?
The cooling effect
Menthol
of it to make
water.
it less harsh. I mean, same thing as the tobacco. It's just very, very much do not recommend. But I mean, McDonald's and everyone having this terrible shit put in it is also bad for low income communities. So I don't understand why the FDA can't ban that stuff when it's been a problem.
We should ban gas station food too.
Well, hold on.
Tim,
I think America runs
on that.
Off gas station food.
Tim, when Tim and I would be driving somewhere, and he'd be like, "Oh, we could stop at Speedway. Here's the top 6 things you could eat at a Speedway."
Yeah, like Pilot. Not a lot of people think Pilot has good food, but man, those beef and bean deep fried burritos and the tornadoes.
I don't care how long it's been on those rollers. Give me that. Give me that garbage.
Yeah, right. All the Pilot food is like, if you want to go to a theme park, you want to get the fast pass. That's what gas station food is. It's the fast pass to fucking hell. So, we're having it if you're good, but you're eating gas station food, you're gone. It's too late.
This makes me think of because I think I remember a Pilot that was also a Hardee's or something. But do you see like whatever? I don't remember the representative who pulled up to a Hardee's and there was a sign that was like, "We can't find people to work. We need help working." So they canceled breakfast or something because they couldn't find people to come into work. And the guy was basically like, "This is what happens with socialism," stating that the unemployment checks and everything are so high now that nobody wants to work, rather than critiquing the fact that there are other places that stayed open because they pay their workers appropriately. So people will work.
Yeah. I saw a tweet about that, actually. Same kind of thing.
It's funny because I thought those jobs were for teenagers and kids who don't qualify for unemployment. I thought that those jobs were allegedly for them. So I guess you shouldn't go during school hours, first of all, if you want a burger. Because this is for, again, people in school. And then secondly, go fuck yourself. I think that is the appropriate course of action on that one. I don't know. You feel me?
I don't know. Hardee's breakfast is actually good, so I will say
it's rife with poverty. That's just they said,
"Wait, did I do it?
We love not paying you, and that's what makes it so delicious."
Yeah, I'm not gonna pay $2.50 for a sandwich. I'm gonna pay $2,
right?
So that these people working make $8 an hour.
I think they showed In-N-Out. They were paying like $19 an hour or something. The burgers were like $3.
In-N-Out's kind of wild though.
But there's also not an In-N-Out that's not in like a super high taxed state. Like they're all in California.
Well, I mean,
is they're in Texas, right?
Oh, if they're in Texas too, I take everything.
Is that where Whataburger is, or is there In-N-Out there as well?
Yeah. That's also where Whataburger is.
Okay, I know.
One time.
Okay,
go ahead. Sorry.
No. I'm sorry.
I pulled up to a Whataburger with 6 people, and I asked for 6 triples, and the fucking person who taking my order just died because they make everything fresh. Like they grill per order. So that like they had to make 18 patties, and I could just hear them go, "Can I get 18 patties, please?"
It's just the
oh my god, that was.
And then that person's making $8 an hour.
It felt really bad.
It's all your fault.
I do have a video of me eating the whole thing though.
It's because you didn't round up to give money to charity that they have to do that. Because you didn't round up 50 cents to give to allegedly a children's hospital that I've never heard of.
Shit's a scam.
Allegedly.
Well,
it's always a scam. Never do it.
They're just collecting. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's like they have to reach a certain amount before they even give money to charity. I can't remember.
What they do is they use it for a tax break because they're actually the ones donating that money.
Yeah.
So they use it for tax break. So if you want to really donate to a cause, you should just look up the cause and donate to it.
Get out of here.
Don't let Publix fool you, or Giant Eagle,
Everyone.
or Kroger, wherever you're from.
Taco Bell.
It's all a big scam.
Although I think Taco Bell states specifically that it goes to their like workers for the like they have a college scholarship stuff. I think that some places do that instead, but they still probably get a tax break for giving those benefits.
Right.
I don't know.
And they don't even have potatoes.
They do now.
Just kidding.
They're back.
They're back.
Yeah, they're back. They're back, baby.
I know.
I wish I could yell at them for it, but god damn it, baby.
And the best part is you get the app, you download the app, and you can sub out. You can put potatoes on everything. Everything you ever loved, you just add potatoes to it. Even if I already had potatoes, add more.
I remember you telling me this.
Cheese,
You're like, put
lettuce.
He's like, put the sauce on everything. Just put
the sauce too. Yeah.
Yes.
Put the sauce on everything. It'll change your life. I still have this text. I could go back and find this text.
How much
The spicy
MSG's in
potato
there?
soft taco sauce is like.
Isn't that also
mind-blowing,
the quesadilla sauce?
It might be actually.
Quesadilla.
It's a good sauce.
My brother swore that if I wanted to, he said he didn't have allergies for 2 years because he ate a double dia like every day.
That's what got rid of his allergies?
Yeah, so he told me that you start eating double dias every day, you won't have allergies anymore. So I don't know. I feel like it might be true.
Yeah, you also won't have a resting heart rate under 90.
Yeah, but quicker to get things to your face to fight allergy.
Yeah,
I'm no science, but it feels right.
Pretty soon the Dilla sauce is in your veins and heart's got to work extra hard.
And it was double the Dilla, so.
So does that just mean chicken steak quesadilla?
I don't know. Maybe it was double just tortilla because he called it a double dia. Or Dilla, sorry. I don't want to say it incorrectly.
Yeah, we'll never know, I don't think.
But
I don't think.
And that brings us to Star Wars. I think that is really the Star Wars universe, the Taco Bell of Star Wars. Where is that? Is it the Mos Eisley Cantina? Is that the Taco Bell of Star Wars?
Where's the man? I can't remember his name from the original 3 series. The like bug guy that essentially sells Anakin to. Yeah. What is that cantina?
Wait, the one like on the desert planet?
Study.
In episode 1, it's on Tatooine.
Yeah,
they
the
go
Mos
to
Eisley
get
Cantina. I don't remember what it's called.
Oh, okay.
But the flying guy with the wings that rolls the dice, the chance cubes.
You mean
Watto? With the cancer sticks.
Guado, that's it.
Okay.
I want to say Guido, but
with the methanol.
Right. No, he was the guy who
with the methanol cancer sticks.
Yeah. What did he? I can't remember what he said to him. They had Anakin speaking like Huddies at one point as a kid. I know someone who knows that line. I'm gonna look it up.
He makes him speak, or they made Anakin speak.
He says like, "Cho scrunny dopat slimo," but he says it like that. Like he says,
"Oh,
like we would speak Spanish, possibly." Like says it in that fashion.
He just should have said English. At them, like spoke English, but just like got really loud and talked really slow to help them really understand.
Yeah, I wonder what language.
I think that's how Anakin should have approached that.
I bet George Lucas said they don't speak English, and then gave it a name. I need to look that up later too.
Common.
Just start with
Common.
Who's the best? Yeah, Common. Who's the best character? Just go out on a limb and just say who's the best.
1 through 9.
Yeah, rank them 1 through 9, not all 1 through 9.
No,
movies.
I mean all the movies. Sorry.
Oh, I haven't seen all 9 movies. I'll admit it.
It was the last 2 or last 1 that you didn't see?
The last one, I was pretty burnt out after 8, especially when Ian. I don't remember his last name right now. No, wait. Hamilton. Mark Hamilton. Mark Hamill.
Mark Hamill. Yay!
I did a weird thing, man. When Mark
happened?
Hamill came out and like kind of talked shit about his character development and how he had no say and didn't really want to do it, but he was contractually obligated to finish it.
Whatever. That man loves Star Wars more than anybody. That's all.
He does, and he didn't like how Luke ended up, and he like after reading all of that stuff and the CGI of Carrie. I don't think this one's gonna come to me.
Come on.
Carrie Fisher, Fairy Kisher.
Exiting the ship and then being sucked back in thing. That was something, huh? But then,
it's like after she died, they're like,
I know,
but we still need a cameo.
Didn't that happen afterward? I thought that's how they were gonna get rid of the character, right?
Yeah, that's what they did. Like, so that whole thing, like getting rid of the character in a weird way, the Mark Hamill thing, like I was just like, I'm tired. I never watched the ninth movie.
Since you brought up the Carrie Fisher thing, the Carrie Fisher scene where she does the flying back out of the ship or whatever, gave birth to one of the best gifts, like from any Star Wars. Is when she starts floating back and they have it like she's the laser that destroys the ship.
Yes,
it's the funniest shot about it.
It's great. At this point, how do you rank the Star Wars movies themselves? Well, I'll get to your favorite characters, I guess, later. But then this brings up, like, for me, I've started to love the prequels over time more and more, and they've become more and more relevant, mostly because of probably subreddits like prequel memes. But like, the memes have helped it become something way better than it ever could have been. There's a lot of details in there too that people catch Easter eggs that if you go back and watch, and there's only reason to go back and watch is because of those memes, I feel like. But I don't know.
And a lot of nostalgia. I feel like as a kid I really liked them.
Yeah, that's actually the point I wanted to bring up. Like, I feel like I watched them and I liked them, and then I got older and I tried to watch them again, and I knew I wasn't supposed to like them because everyone told me I wasn't supposed to like them. So then I was like, oh, they're not as good. But I remember having like a poster of Tatooine in my bedroom growing up from the first movie and like just being super hype about little Anakin. The whole thing was great. Natalie Portman, like, it doesn't get better than that.
The way it was shot, George Lucas has said the style of it was supposed to be like a soap opera, and you can totally see, especially episode 2. When he hates sand, and whenever just all that's going down, his hair. I mean, Hayden Christensen's hair during it is it screams teen angst, and I think we need to appreciate it more for what it is. But
it's so angsty.
And Qui-Gon's communicator being a woman's razor. I mean, what's not to love about it?
So,
go ahead.
If we want to, we could rank characters. We could rank movies. I'll do the whole thing. Let's fly through them. I got opinions.
Who your favorite is? Because like, I like, of course, Ben Kenobi. Anytime they yell Ben, I'm happy. Whenever
do you like old Ben?
Well, he is great,
so
but
quick.
Then it makes me happy that Ewan McGregor played him really well in the prequels. Like, he was the saving grace for a lot of times, acting wise.
See, that's why I said Ian, by the way.
Great Ben. I love that Han yells Ben in the episodes of the new one, 7. Yeah, it would be 7. He yells Ben at Kylo Ren because that's his name.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yep.
So, and I've been told I look like Adam Driver, and people sent me pictures of him. I think it's just the forehead and the nose.
Actually,
really.
I can kind of see it. There's some shapes
and the body,
that
of course.
Yeah.
I'm always
can you do the shirtless?
Yeah, I'm always standing in that towel.
That made the whole.
That was the whole
the third trilogy.
Yeah. But yeah, Ben Kenobi, obviously, and then I have to rank Ben Kenobi's, but that's too hard. Old Man was great though. I like OG. He's great. Blue Elephant, whose name is Max Rebo, he's great. Guy, the one in the cantina who played the keyboard. That Blue Elephant, amazing.
He had a lot of character development.
Porkins, R.I.P. R.I.P. Porkins, amazing. And then I guess from the new ones, I'd have to choose the internet has dubbed him TR8R as his stormtrooper name because he's the one who says traitor. So if you say that, is traitor. And then, of course, Wedge from the original. He was the only one to be not only on Hoth, he was in the first Death Star battle alongside Luke, and then he was the one who dealt the final blow to the last Death Star. So Wedge, you could make an argument most important character. So that's my list. That's my list right there. Of good guys, I guess. Well, can't really say the Elephant Man was good necessarily, or the Stormtrooper.
He was definitely bad.
Either way,
we don't know.
We don't know. Could have been having dark dealings in the back.
You know, it was in that trunk of his.
Drugs.
It was all drugs. He sold to kids.
My mind immediately went to the song "My Humps," so I was sorry I couldn't answer.
Yeah, we lost you.
She got me spending. Tim, what about you?
What if that elephant was Combarbulus Michael? Sorry, I'm out. What about you, Tim?
He just loves killing. From the original trilogy? No, we'll go from the prequels first. So the prequels, it's hard to argue against Kenobi. Everybody loves him.
Did Darth?
Are you kidding? What?
Would Darth?
But I guess you can say Darth Maul is a fine villain.
Did you see Solo, like any of the other properties, like Solo or Rogue One, or anything like that?
Ben's not even the best Jedi.
He is.
No.
Fine, we can say Qui-Gon Jinn was okay, but
I'll fight.
Yeah, except
not very good fighter.
Yeah, we don't like.
Let's get some blue and green gloves on, and we're gonna go in a ring and we're gonna fight.
See, the problem with
I also
Qui-Gon,
feel like he made a ton of terrible decisions.
Qui-Gon?
Yeah.
He was a late addition to the movie. He wasn't supposed to be in it until like George Lucas. It may have been because he was just like, well, Liam Neeson said he'll do it, and they were just like, well, fuck, we can't say no. But he was a late addition because they were like, well, there needs to be like, there's always a master apprentice relationship, and they're like, well, Kenobi's too young. We'll make Qui-Gon, like, we'll introduce him. But
yeah, I think that's fair.
As a kid, I liked him, and then as an adult, I learned Liam Neeson wanted to go around at night thinking about killing people. So he's looking at me like
I have a very specific set of skills.
Yeah, a very racist set of skills that lead me to. He did. He walked around looking for a fight, anyone to fight him, so that he could try to just beat the shit out of a black guy. That's another article for another day.
Okay,
we're talking Star Wars, and I don't like Qui-Gon anymore.
So not Qui-Gon Jinn, then Darth Maul. Okay, we talk him. He's all right. He had the two lightsabers. It was cool.
That was a huge moment. Yeah,
I mean, looking back at it, obviously, he's a terrible villain because he had no motivations, no character development, no lines, nothing. He's bad for being bad. He looked very bad.
I heard the books do him justice, at least.
Yeah, and I think they kind of resurrected him with the Clone Wars, and I think they made him a little bit more fleshed out.
So, as a kid,
he had more flesh or less?
Less, actually.
Yeah, true.
As a kid, all I needed was the red face and like the horns and the two lightsabers, and I'm like, this is sweet. What a cool character. And then as an adult, I realized like Darth Maul was the things I didn't like about the Star Wars movie because they're notorious for having too many characters and lack of character development because of it.
But we got amazing lightsaber fights out of the prequels.
And sweet fighting music.
That's true.
Awesome fighting music.
The what's a song called? Duel of Fate is the Phantom Menace song. Is fire.
It's really good.
Who doesn't love chanting?
So that alone makes Darth Maul a good character.
That's true. John Williams, you've done it. Congratulations.
He's done it. And then from the original trilogy, best character, Jabba the Hutt, clearly.
Did you know in the prequels, I think it was Phantom Menace, in the credits, it says Jabba the Hutt played by himself is the credit because it was just like a costume with nobody in it.
Nice.
I don't remember if he says anything or if he's just sitting there the whole time.
He talks.
That's all he's got to do.
Does he? Or
Yeah, Jabba.
because he's at the
Talks.
race, but I don't remember.
Or wait,
or does he just eat something?
I don't know. All right.
No, he totally like he slammed something down, I think.
So he just like gurgles a bit.
Yeah, in Hut fashion. But definitely,
If we're going outside
I have a gap in knowledge here. I think I'm going to stop talking about Jabba the Hutt for a minute before I embarrass myself.
I had the special edition like trilogy box set when it came out, and they showed like the person being Jabba the Hutt, and the difference, like when Han steps on his tail in the original, him just
there.
like they just like move him up a little and then down, because when they put Jabba in as this big slug monster, they just like very harshly. Han was supposed to just walk around him, but they just like take him and just like zing, zing, like Dragon Ball Z, like transport up a little and then down. They could have done that for the stormtrooper, so he couldn't have hit his head, but I guess that they want to leave that in.
Classic.
Fine.
So you had the special edition, but did you have the C3PO Pepsi One can that you bought way too many Pepsi Ones for with the 1 calorie that you didn't even like drinking, but you just wanted C3PO to finish your collection? This is not a personal story. This did not happen to anyone I know. What are you talking about?
Sad. I feel like Burger King had stuff like that too, where it's just like with the Pokemon Gold, like gold plated things, gold painted, I should say, plates. Yep. Just like you'll drive yourself crazy trying to get those.
I got one more character left in me. All right, new characters. I tried to think of his name this whole time, but I can't. It's the Finn.
Finn. I liked Finn.
John Boyega.
No, I'm thinking of Poe.
Okay, this is going well.
So I knew Poe. I thought Poe was John Boyega. I liked Poe.
Do you like the guy, the pilot?
Yeah, okay. I did not like Finn. Finn's
character. Do you think they ruined it because he was an outspoken person? Like he wasn't afraid, like, or was they just ruin it because they just ruined him? Because he's very vocal on social issues and stuff like that. But you think that pushed the writers away from him, or they just say, we'll just go with Rey, or just?
I think they wanted to focus more on Rey, but the way they set it up in the first movie,
I know
it felt like it was a very, very Finn Rey story, and then they're like, I don't know. I don't want to get into why they might have done that, but
I don't know. It would have been such a cool story to have Stormtrooper turn Jedi, and then protagonist. Like it was such a, I don't know. I felt like they took away something that I was so excited for. Mm-hmm. So it's like you can like Rey, but still be disappointed that they took that away from you, like your excitement for this character. And they gave you a cool moment where a stormtrooper actually like had hand-to-hand combat skills, and when he picked up a lightsaber and fought that one who says traitor. Cool. Great scene, but
then they killed him.
Yeah, and then
but they kept him alive.
And they Star Wars did.
Yeah.
Oh, I should point out the elephant's band name. I looked it up earlier. Apparently it was Max Rebo and the Jizz-Wailers. Now, I don't want to confirm yet, but that was just a quick Google search. How would you rate that?
Is Max Rebo the elephant?
Yeah.
Was he a gray whale?
What?
No, come on, no.
Excuse me.
It's there's just a thing about gray whales, like gray whale. I don't even know if can you say cuck on Twitch? I don't know.
You did. Wish we had t-shirts. Okay, say cuck on Twitch.
Yeah.
There's just a story about real gray whales. I'll mention it.
You don't have to say cuck. You can just say gray whales help other gray whales do stuff.
So there's 2 males when they mate and 1 female, and the alpha male is the only one that actually does the business. The other male whale acts as a brace.
Yeah. And then what they do after they're done is they form a band with an elephant and they become Jizz-Wailers.
Ah, okay. So they do.
Nailed it.
So they Herman Melville it, and they form a nice homosocial space with each other, and then eventually, once they find that white whale, they cuck about for a bit, and then they form a band with an elephant. I got it. I think I put all the pieces together.
It's like the story I wanted my life to turn out to be.
Okay.
It just didn't unfold that way.
Don't tell us which whale.
Yeah.
Let us imagine.
Everyone at home, you tell us which whale Jesse would be.
Yeah. Tweet at Dutchmaster_TV. No, that's the Twitch. Tweet at Dutchmaster TV.
You know what?
Of which whale you think
tweet at some
Jesse is.
poor soul who might have that other handle.
Yeah, or ain't been good.
You know what? If you want, tweet me anything.
That's it.
Yeah.
Post cool.
I was trying to think what else I wanted to talk about Star Wars.
My favorite character.
Oh yeah. Jesse, did you like things?
Jeez, Ben.
I loved a few things.
Okay, he loved it.
The original trilogy. Unpopular opinion. I spoiled it for Tim and Ben already, but General Grievous is one of my just all-time favorite characters. Period.
The
droid with a random like Eastern
of the prequels
European
or just of all
accent.
Star Wars?
Actually, of all Star Wars, General Grievous is like a top tier villain for me.
Yes.
He just has this like, I don't know, like kind of an Eastern European accent. He's got a cough, and it was like an underhanded joke towards George Lucas because he came in to work with bronchitis, so they gave a droid a fucking shitty cough.
I like that he sounded like my mom.
Did you like before he talked to like Palpatine? He let out like he was gonna have like a video conference with him. He let out the biggest cough, and then he just like tried to hold it until the hologram went down. Like, man, I can relate to that. He's like, I gotta act professional. He goes, and then he's like, all right, ready. That's what I do before each stream.
Pretty much. He just felt he felt relatable as a droid, which was like
super hard.
See, but he wasn't like a droid, right? He was like an organic,
like
thing
a cyborg.
And a droid. Yeah, cyborgy.
Different than the guy from the original who just had like the headphones on, and it just like it was the security guy, and it just like beeped on his head, and he's like, "Oh shit, I gotta go." He just sat in the room all day until his headphones told him to get up and do shit. Really odd character. But
it's Grievous. Grievous killed it for me.
He had he's part of a great meme too.
It was a hard fight in the video game. I'll give him that.
I straight up remember that. That whole
the whole
like
parts to that level.
Yeah, you're running through like all the graded rafters that are like super skinny, and you still have to dodge all the droid bolts, and you can actually fall off.
Prequel video games were good.
They were good.
We didn't even talk about Pod Racer, speaking of video games.
Well, I did play a lot of that. That pod racing game,
so
good. Now that was pod racing.
Now that was pod racing.
I'd still say that about it'd just be random shit. Like, now this is pod racing. Like, if I really like something, you have a good meal. Now this is pod racing. We're done saying that shit slaps. We're now calling everything pod racing. Jesse's holding up his Browns mug, very, very proud.
We're not getting to the Browns.
I've been doing this all stream. I'm just product placing the fact that I love the Browns.
Loves the Browns.
Not sponsored by the Browns, but you know.
You switch gears. Maybe you have some. Do you remember the Mythbusters did a Star Wars episode? Do you remember any of that? No. And
I did. I watched plenty of Mythbusters, but
did you know Grant Imahara he worked on R2-D2 for the prequels? He operated and helped build R2-D2. So
I did not know that.
Yeah, but yeah, that was something. Okay, didn't see that.
Fun fact.
Around.
I dropped a fun fact with the bronchitis. You hit us with the Mythbuster. Hell yeah.
Well, okay. Do you at least remember your favorite Mythbuster episode? Was it the one where they blew the thing up?
Yeah, it's always the one where they blow the thing up.
Love the one where they couldn't do anything exciting, so they said, let's just get some C4 and blow it up. And
I loved the driving versus cell phone driving one. So one of them just got fucking plastered and tried to drive through an obstacle course, and another person had to like send a paragraph text message while driving through the same obstacle course, and the drunk driver was so much better than the texting.
Don't drink and drive. How many times did they say that after saying, this does not prove that drinking and driving is good?
They said it like 300 times before the start of the experiment.
Then after they said it's fine.
No, then they said it like another 400 times to reiterate.
I remember the Coke and Mentos one with the pig stomach, and it didn't work because they were trying to prove like if you eat a Mentos and then drink a Coke, you're not going to explode. So they just filled it with as much Mentos as they possibly could, and then just shoved as much Coke down into this pig stomach until it burst.
I did see that one too.
Just like when things didn't go their way, they're just like, well, how can we make it blow up? I would have been fun show to work for. It probably is one of those things that like got me into engineering. So, and then I found out that's not what engineering is.
Got me into walruses and redheads.
Yeah. Allegedly, those guys didn't even like each other. And I'm sorry if I shouldn't talk about that. I don't want to ruin Mythbusters for you. Just they love each other. They're friends. It's
like Chevy Chase and Bill Murray refuse to do like all of Caddyshack. The two characters are never together, but one scene, and they had to be like. They had to be like sat down like kids to be like, you have to film this one scene together. This is all we were asking. You have to do one scene.
Be nice.
Like they're like, fine, we're improving it.
They were on opposite sides of that room too. They weren't even.
They were so far apart. It like they refused.
Don't
like
even want to smell you.
Grown men just refuse to do a scene together. I think that's funny as shit. Oh my god. How do we get on Caddyshack? I'm sorry.
Okay, I can bring it back to Star Wars. Don't worry. Remember when Han copped a feel on Endor when they were trying to open the doors to the generator, shield generator?
Oh yeah.
There's a very brief second where she gets shot, and then he definitely cops a feel.
No.
Last time I watched it with my wife, I paused it and said, "This man's dirty." Don't know if that was.
Did he shoot first though? He's dirty, but did he?
Which whale was he?
Shoot first? Oh come on, Han. We know which whale he was.
That's true. My favorite thing about Harrison Ford.
Luke,
oh wait, we got more. Which whale's Luke? Even a whale.
Luke's the brace. Luke is the brace. Come on.
For his sister. All right, let's. I do like, Harrison Ford and Mark Hamill have adopted their Star Wars personalities, and like it's just their real life personalities. Because you ask Harrison Ford about Star Wars, he doesn't want to hear any of it. Like basically, just the response might be "fuck you," and that's just like that's so Han Solo of you, man. Oh, he loves it. He loves it.
He's the only person whose career wasn't destroyed by the movies.
It's because he so actively pushed himself away from it.
Yeah.
He also was like Indiana Jones, which can't hurt.
They were going to have Han in the prequels as a child on the Wookiee planet. But I'm really glad they didn't. That would have changed that movie a whole lot, that Solo movie. And just changed the trajectory of his whole backstory would have just been, I don't know if ruined, but it'd been a lot different. I'm glad they didn't just insert him just to insert him.
True.
One of the stories I heard with Harrison Ford was like they had a full plan for all 9 movies for Han Solo. And he's like, listen, you're fucking killing me in that first one, and we're done with it. Like I'm not doing this. Like I'll show up for this movie because you're paying me a lot of money, but that's it. Like
didn't he get in a plane crash like during that filming or right before the filming of the first movie? He was in a real serious plane crash.
Was he? I remember that being the story, but I don't know if it was a part or that time.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Was it a part of like going to a shoot?
I don't know how I missed
that. I'll look it up, but I don't know. It makes sense why he's grumpy.
But I do want to say, if they would have included him in the prequels, we could have probably been without the reason for his name, which I hate, in that Solo movie. And it's just like basically an immigration checkpoint is what I could describe it as. And they wanted to register his name, and he said Han, and they're like, last name. And he's like, they asked him if he was alone, and so that's why he's Solo. Like, it was just like that moment killed me.
It was pretty forced.
It's like, can't that just be your name? Not everything needs a reason. I don't know. Got on my nerves. Maybe more than
they explained everything. Like, they explained how he got the ship. They explained the whole shooting first thing. They did the last name. Like, they had a story kind of for everything where you kind of can just like.
They explained why he says fuzzball. They got it all. They showed him being a nerf herder.
I love arguing about who shot first, and I haven't seen the Solo movie actually. So
why do you love arguing about that? It's obvious Han shot first, and then they cracked his neck, edited him in the remake. Hilarious.
It's he shot first. We all knew it, but there's some people out there that will fight tooth and nail that he did not shoot first.
Well, George says this is the way it's supposed to be. We got to make sure that he does nothing wrong. He was justified in his shooting. Ugh.
All right, so Star Wars Episode 7 released December 18th, 2015. Harrison Ford got a plane crash in March 2015. So they probably wrapped up filming. Actually, yeah. They probably wrapped up filming by then.
You exclusively reporting this?
No. 2000. Yeah. It was like December 2015 when A New Hope came out. I know because it was the year before I graduated, and I went to a movie theater to watch A New Hope, and I ordered, like, me and my buddy ordered Christmas ales. We went to the 11 a.m. showing just to show how big of degenerates we are. But we ordered Christmas ales at 11
and all right.
Or actually, no, sorry. We ordered.
That's PBR. A lot at 11 a.m.
Oh no, sorry, hold on. It's 11 a.m.
A little lighter.
We ordered, and there's actually a Christmas party at like 5 p.m. at a bar
actually,
we were going to go
10
to.
a.m.
No. So, but anyways, we ordered PBR, but we blew the keg, and they didn't have another one.
Boo.
So they're like, you can have any of our beers at PBR price. So we just drank $2 Christmas ales. I peed like 7 times. I didn't remember the first showing of A New Hope for me. Not 1 second of it.
Did somebody redeem points in the chat? Thing too.
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Anyways, that was hilarious. But yeah, it was 2015. Me and Jake went and saw that, and that was a fucking shit show. Oh my god, loved it.
Well, did you love it though? Did you love the movie?
No, I loved the event.
Uh-huh.
I didn't remember the movie, and I didn't watch it again for almost 2 years. Right before the 8th movie came out, I finally watched A New Hope again, and I actually got the story.
You probably, you weren't missing too much, right?
No.
Or wait.
I really was.
They retconned the whole thing anyway, though.
Yeah, don't worry. They'll fix it in the prequels.
Darth was the only thing I missed.
I like they had her in there, too, and never takes off the helmet. Which, maybe you say she didn't have to, but it would have been cool.
I do see what the redeemed points were. It was a word ban on the word the.
Oh shoot!
So J Doobie
I missed it.
Redeemed that one. How long do I have to
stop saying? We will stop saying that word for 5 minutes.
I'm gonna try until the end. Oh shit!
Wow! All right.
Killing it.
Yeah, destroying my. I will say my favorite movie in Star Wars God damn it, it's hard. Rogue One, I think, is the best. Dang it, I think is best. Rogue One is best.
The best.
I'll drink every time I do it. Okay. Got me one of them Trulies. Yeah, messed up.
Funny part that you brought up Rogue One is
best single movie.
Up. Oh yeah, so my friend texted me and asked if I wanted to go to Rogue One, and I was already playing pool at Village Idiot, and so I was like, "Yeah, but you're gonna have to pick me up." And we go to Rogue One. I watched like the first 6 minutes and fell asleep because I was drunk.
Those movies were fine. Rogue One and Solo.
I think they're okay. Rogue One is the best Star Wars movie because Diego Luna was great. The cast was amazing. They killed everybody. Spoiler alert.
Yeah. I did appreciate not having like that super happy ending.
Well, they were like, well, how are we going to make this make sense for all rest of the movie? Dang it. I took out one and I put in another. Whatever, here we go. You talk. I'll just...
But yeah, those were good movies. And also, I think Mandalorian did a really good job adding to
afraid to talk
Star Wars universe
too much. Might say word bad.
Speak too fast.
Other than Pablo being great, I did really like Mandalorian. And I was going to mention Boba Fett as one of my favorite characters.
Me no see Mandalorian, actually.
Okay. So I'm going to back up. Wait.
Me actually not know.
How do you feel about it?
This how talk when...
One spoiler, Ben. How do you feel about one spoiler?
You can spoil. You can spoil all.
Everyone earmuff.
Everyone join to spoil.
Right. This is a big spoiler. Earmuff. Maybe Ben should. But the group I was going to watch.
You messed up bad.
The group I was going to watch show with.
Again?
I mentioned.
Sorry.
What do you mean?
Go ahead.
What?
Go.
What kind of group?
The group I was going to watch.
You did again.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. Jeez, I suck. All right.
We're going to have more rules for this one.
No I'll just drink here. But anyways, I was talking about how I didn't think Boba Fett died on Tatooine. I was just like, it was too unclear.
Didn't get eaten by the Sarlacc.
Yeah, I was adamant before we watched the first episode. I was just ranting about this randomly because I just watched I watched the Jesus.
In the books though, they do explain in books though they do explain. I'm out of Truly, so I can't. I'd have to go get another. We're about to wrap up, but in books
you're gonna have to get another.
In books, explain how.
I'll take a shot after this.
No eat by Sarlacc. Me play one of Tim character.
Oh.
Me play Tim D&D character. Me no good. You know good talk.
You see his armor at one point in Mandalorian, and I freaking just lost my mind. I was like,
yeah. Isn't that a great tease?
I was like, that's Boba Fett's armor.
That
is his armor. And I was like I was fucking losing my mind.
That is a good with Tim Oliphant.
Yes. And he did such a good job as that character. I was ranting about it. Second season comes out. This episode, I was that's his fucking armor. That's him. That's gotta be him.
But Mandalorian is really good. I think it added to the universe. It's been 5 minutes.
Is that
universe?
Baby Yoda's super cute.
Mm-hmm. That Grogu,
really marketable. And
see, I know things. I don't have to watch it to know his name.
Yeah. What's upsetting, I think, is they're going to do another season, but it's not going to have Pedro Pascal in it. I don't think as much. I think it's going to have a lot of.
What?
I think it's focusing on Fett and maybe
He hardly even used his spear.
Focus on
was
what?
it Ahsoka?
Oh, is she the one from the Clone Wars? I don't want to call it a cartoon because it feels like a
animated series.
Yeah,
She is, yes, but
she is.
I've heard good things about that series, so I have not watched it. But
and she's in the Mandalorian briefly.
How much is C-3PO in that series? I should have mentioned him as one of the top tier characters. Probably the top character. Maybe second to Ben Kenobi.
He's in it, I think.
Okay.
I'm remembering him in it, but I might be wrong.
Need more sassy 3PO.
But they have it's that girl that plays her. But they kind of set up her story of like
Rosario Dawson.
Yeah.
From where she's in Jane the Virgin too. She's pretty good in that. Anyways.
I didn't watch that.
Yeah, so they're setting up to chase this real bad guy. That's what she's doing, and she's all angry. So I think it'll be, if they focus on that, or if she gets her own story, I think it'd be good.
Yeah, I mean, as long as they don't take somebody out who everyone loves and then substitute it with something nobody asked for, then it'll be fine, I'm sure. It seems like the TV properties and then like the single movies have been pretty successful as far as well received. So this seems trustworthy. Take us out, Jesse. Why don't you tell us all about Jane the Virgin?
I'll just tell you more about Rosario Dawson because I didn't fully watch Jane the Virgin, even though it was a good show. I watched a little bit of it. It was, like it doesn't make fun of, but it like portrays a soap opera, and it does a really good job of it, and it's pretty funny. And even some of the characters are soap opera actors or actresses in the show, so it's like breaking a fourth wall in its own weird way, and it's funny. But Rosario Dawson also played the Night Nurse, who is a Marvel character.
Something I knew nothing about as well.
In Luke Cage and Jessica Jones, and what's the Iron Fist, and Daredevil. Those whole Netflix series, she played Night Nurse in that.
I did see Daredevil for like a couple episodes. That was good at the start. I don't know how it ended, but
I liked Daredevil. That was good. I thought Rosario Dawson did a really good job as Night Nurse, and I don't know. That was my first experience with her. I saw her in Jane the Virgin. I'm watching Mandalorian with her, and I'm like, why do I know her? Like, why?
Why watched it with her?
Oh, stop!
Lucky.
Dope. I already knew I liked her, like when I first saw her character, but I couldn't make the connection because of the costume, and then all of a sudden, like, it just clicked. I was like, oh yeah, Jane the Virgin and Night Nurse, dope.
Oh, Star Wars. The fuck.
Dexter. There's a new season of Dexter apparently, and it's about to be lit.
Sorry,
I haven't seen a single episode of Dexter.
Me neither. Wait. How many seasons of those is like 20 at this point? Not gonna catch up. If anything has more than, if it's 10 or more seasons, I'm not gonna do it. Luckily, anime puts like 50 episodes and calls it one season, so I end up watching it. Because it's like, oh, only 3 seasons? Easy.
No, there's the really good anime that have the 13 episode seasons, and they just have 2 seasons, so you watch 26 20-minute episodes in one day and skip all 4 of your college courses. Like, I never did that, but it's like a really common thing you probably could do.
Like what?
No Game No Life, or Kill la Kill is 2 seasons, 13 episodes apiece. Akame ga Kill, right? That's 2 seasons.
I'm trying to think of shorter ones, but I don't think I can. But we can talk more anime next week. I feel like we'd have Tim. I'm letting you know beforehand. We can talk anime next week if you're down.
You'll change your mind. I
might.
Listen, Tim doesn't have to do any research on that. All right,
what are you talking about?
He's been training his whole life.
Are you watching any of these right now, Tim? Black Clover, Attack on Titan, My Hero Academia, 7 Deadly Sins.
Seven Deadly Sins old. Tim and I have both seen it.
It's still they're still making it.
It's still going, yeah.
Is it really?
It's on Netflix.
Yeah.
It's become a Netflix property.
Mhm.
So doing something, and then they picked it up and they made more.
They made it less sexual, which I appreciate because first season, sheesh. Black Clover.
Sheesh.
I like Black Clover. Stop it. Stop that. World's longest sheesh.
Bebop's 2 seasons.
Okay, yeah, you're right. Okay, worth it.
Jeez.
We can touch on that another time. You know, Tim's got to look at Vincent. He's got a clearly he's got a shit. He doesn't. Usually at this point, and I feel like he's ready to go, but he's out.
I squeezed him before he.
He squeezed it out of him. Is that what you said?
Yeah, dogs are just tubes and toothpaste.
Right, squeeze it out. The message to everybody. I guess before we go,
Punch Man 26 episodes. There's so many.
Okay, we'll get into it next time. I'm sorry.
So pretty typically they are.
We're gonna wrap up the Star Wars talk. We're gonna leave.
Never mind.
The longer this goes, the more I have to put on the YouTubes, which I just started doing, which makes my computer mad at me.
First episode is pretty long, so let's wrap it up.
Well, it was an hour and 26 because I include that pre-stream stuff. It's just like a YouTube thing. You can click through YouTube a lot easier than your podcasts. You do whatever. So, yeah, the first thing we posted is up there. We talked, Curtis and Kashan showed up, and, it was our first hot tub stream. We were soaking with the boys. So that's up on the YouTube. We are probably Dutch Master Gaming on there as well. But go to our website, DutchMasterGaming.com, and you can find that YouTube channel if you prefer YouTube. But you can follow us on Twitter at DutchMasterTV. You can follow the Instagram where it's just a bunch of nonsense, Dutch Master Gaming on Instagram. You can follow me at Ain't Been Good, and you can follow Jesse and his cats. Where can they find that?
DMG_Dutch
on the Twitter
and Instagram.
And Instagrams. Look at that cat. That's a good cat. That cat can take a pet. Tim, what about you? What do you even care about? What do you do? Where are you?
Google Tim Stone. And I'm one of them.
She's purring so hard. I love this so much.
I'm gonna play the song.
Okay. Yeah, we talking what up?
Gonna do it.
Oh yeah, we're talking what up, dog. D&D crew. Oh yeah, we're talking what up, dog. D&D crew. Let's see what the UpDawgs getting to. We're gonna groove. What up, dog? D&D. What up?
That was a good one.